Hey, I'm Luke Edmonson.
And I'm David Edmonson.
With the AD1200 Pro, Godox unleashes its most powerful, compact, and portable strobe system. With approximately 500 full power flashes and swappable batteries, the innovative combination of 1200 watt seconds, high-speed sync, and TTL into a single-head power pack design makes it perfectly suited for on-location and outdoor usage. The extra power comes in handy in situations where you need or want to light large groups or areas, have more depth of field, shoot through diffusion, use larger modifiers. Situations where you can't get your flash head super close to your subjects, or when you want to overpower the sun. Gone are the days when you're forced to clone out your light stand or assistant from your scenes just to get enough light on your subjects. With the AD1200 Pro, the outdoors becomes your new studio space. With the additional power, you also get increased flexibility as to when you schedule your shoots. For this first shot we discussed with each other, what would we create with the ability to light a broader scene outdoors? We noticed this beautiful path with its graceful curve and said, what if there was a front porch with people under it and the rest spread out in the background? Then, to identify the ideal locations for our subjects within the frame, we used the same compositional system popularized by the ancient Egyptians and Greeks. Now let's pause for just a second. One of the things that David and I often ask ourselves is, why do some works of art stand out more than others? What makes a picture particularly effective? And where does our enjoyment come from when we see an image that grabs us? Undoubtedly, you'll have your own answers to these questions. For us, it boils down to three things. A great photo grabs our attention. It makes us look. From there, we find something about it that attracts our interest, our desires, our curiosity. Finally, our eyes move in and around the picture, and we feel rewarded for the time invested. So back to our shot. Our answer to the composition was dynamic symmetry because it naturally gets our eyes moving within the scene using the principles of art and design that promote unity, movement, and rhythm. As an added bonus, it also works in harmony with the golden mean. We included different storytelling elements and a peaceful, soothing color palette. The picture feels like it's a moment in time, with the grandmother pausing contently to watch the different generations. Many of the various elements reflect the legacy and values of the grandparents who remember the joys of growing up during simpler times. Now they want to pass on those same feelings and important memories to their children and grandchildren. The beauty of having TTL and high-speed sync together for the first time in a light like this from Godox was how easily we could flip into capturing this moment. David, what did you enjoy from having that extra power in the AD1200 Pro?
You know, I liked having so much power available from a single head, which meant that I could easily shape directional light in a large modifier in an outdoor setting.
I particularly enjoyed the faster recycle times because I like to focus more on rhythm and connection with our subjects than waiting on equipment. The beauty of the AD1200 Pro is how easy it is to change the scene entirely. With a few simple adjustments, instead of balancing the light with the sun, we eliminated it, creating something more reminiscent of 17th century Italian painters. This was a time period in painting characterized by exaggerated motion with clear details that produced drama, exuberance, and grandeur. They also used strong curves, rich decorations, and stark lighting.
I like the fact that the weight of the battery is not in the head and that you can use the pack as a counterweight. We've all been in outside situations where we may not use as large a modifier because we're worried about a gust of wind knocking it over.
Oh my goodness, yes. And feeling like that battery can get through the entire chute is so important to us. The fact that it's interchangeable gives me peace of mind and confidence we can get through an all-day chute without any access to electrical power. Just imagine how your business and creativity might profit if your lighting tools are capable of shooting anytime and can go anywhere. Godox is providing us fantastic and welcome new additions with the introduction of the AD1200 Pro. The question is, once you get your hands on one or more, what will you create?